What's up, Hectic? What's up, Ash? I'm gonna talk about something super interesting. I'm not gonna talk about it right now, though. What's up, Ari? And Kamikaze. I'm gonna talk about something that will literally help every single person here, regardless of who you are. Trust me when I tell you that. It's going to help you. It also gives you another reason to learn that science. Like, seriously, this stuff is insanely powerful. It may be one of the most powerful sciences, probably for humanity's sake. Trust me, it's powerful. It's a life lesson that I've learned that I hope nobody really goes through, but at the same time you should go through it because it's one of the most painful but one of the best experiences you'll ever receive in your entire life. Trust me, when you have all your strengths be literally stripped away from you temporarily, it's probably one of the worst feelings you'll ever experience in your entire life. Trust me, it's bad. I'll explain it in a second though when more people join. What's up, Jonah? What's your goal for finishing? Mining the world? What's up, Mac? What's up, Sequoia? I'll just go Sequoia. I do not feel like giving up. Never. Why would I give up? I may take breaks, but I'm not giving up. If I have to spend 3 years in isolation without this project, I will still come back to it. Trust me. I will finish this. I will do this project. I don't care if my literally I don't know, like I want to finish it super fast. I don't really know though. Maybe like 6. I want to finish in like a year. Literally. What's up, Likeme, Ark, Thomas? I have not done it yet. I have the footage for it, but I'm going to be doing it probably tomorrow. I forgot actually. I don't even know why I didn't do anything yesterday. I don't know what I was doing, but at least this is the first. Yesterday was the first day I ever fell asleep without the aid of anything. Like, I literally fell asleep by myself without any melatonin, no nothing. That's how well I fixed my sleep schedule. Yeah. I'll explain what I was going to talk about at the very beginning of the stream. Thank you. Tumor. Why is it? Tamar. Alright. So you know that job that I have as a tire technician? Let me just tell you this real quick. Let's just say this. It targets almost every weakness that I could possibly imagine. Almost everything. It's pretty much every weakness. Actually, it does hit every weakness. It only hits one strength, and that strength is dwindled in this job. At least, it can be dwindled. Let's just say that. Alright. That's... Oh, you actually do? Okay, so... Let me just say this. For somebody who has... I'm going to explain my thought process real fast and how you can get out of it if the job that you work or anything that you do targets any weaknesses that you have. Let me just say that. Alright, I'm going to explain the thought process I had a couple days ago. Literally me spiraling in on myself throughout the job. It was bad. Alright, so let's start with my thought process originally, and I'll talk about why it hits my weaknesses so badly. Alright, so first thing, let's talk about the weaknesses and your strengths. It only hits one of my strengths, but that strength. Alright, let's just, before I read any more comments, if you do join, then yeah. Also, wait, give me a second. I'm gonna do some math real fast. Alright, so I need to go at 381. I think I need to go to 281. Yeah, 281. Negative 21. Give me just a second. And then I'll go back to that. Hopefully I remember. Let's just use these torches. I'm gonna have to get rid of this anyway, so let's just get rid of these. I know torches is probably literally the worst thing I could possibly use, but whatever. Alright, let's do, let's talk about it. Alright, so what's up, Dancing Trap? Okay, so how does it target my weaknesses? Let's just say this is what it targeted a couple days ago. Alright, so I have performance anxiety. I have SE inferior. That's one thing to mention because of how fast-paced the job is, and how I perform, like with tools, for example, using tools. That's one aspect of it. And if I mess up, like I forget a step, which with on an axis, which is memory, it's internal memory versus external memory, which is SI. It's introverted sensing. It's attached to my SE inferior, which is attached to my demon function, which, as you know, pretty much makes it where I can't remember. I'm not saying I can't remember anything, but my internal memory is so low that doing it on the fly is practically impossible. Trust me, I have tried many times to recall, but it technically is possible for me to recall things. I'll tell you why in a minute, or in a bit. So when I forget something, right? Wait a minute, give me just a sec. When I forget something, it goes straight to my critics, since they're both negative. They're both pessimistic. They're both negative. Wait. I need to go to... Shoot, give me a sec. Since they're both pessimistic, they're gonna be on an axis of each other. So if I mess up something, it goes straight to my demon, which is superego. It goes straight to my superego, then I feel horrible about it. And then... it not only that, I can't follow processes that well without muscle memory. So it hits my TE Trickster as well. So it literally hits two of my lowest functions. Lowest possible functions. Wait a minute, what? Negative 81. What's up, dumb name? My job is a tire technician at Discount Tire. But yeah. So, it not only hits that. Also, why is this 60 apart? What? Whatever. I guess I'll go with it. It works. I mean, that's really what it hits. So I can easily spiral in on myself on this job, like very easily. Like it's like the easiest thing ever. Not only that, I feel guilty after I mess up on something. Not even when I forget something. If I mess up on something. Never mind. I know why these are. Why did I think these were 60 apart? It's actually not 60. I'm stupid. But I have not changed the box chat. I'm not even using the box chat, don't worry. So that's where it targets my weaknesses. Now, how can you use your strengths to overcome your weaknesses? Well, there's something called cognitive axis, or axes. No, sorry, cognitive orbit. Not axis. Cognitive orbit. Alright, so what is cognitive orbit? Cognitive orbit is when two functions orbit each other. Like your ego and your unconscious orbit each other. So like SE, SI, FE, FI. So FE, if you have FE parent, it orbits with FI critic. Alright, so how can you overcome your weaknesses? It's by developing your biggest, not even your biggest strength, it's developing where your weaknesses lie, if that makes sense. So take my job, for example. So SE inferior, I have performance anxiety, and I'm not saying I'm bad at everything that I do, but if I am bad at it, I'm very insecure about being bad at it. And I can't help it at that place. Like, I literally can't help it. But after a long period of time, trust me, when you have constant performance anxiety, it's like, okay, go onto a stage every single day, and that's pretty much what it's like with the SE inferior, with this job. Okay, so if you can develop your inferior or your child functions, you can develop your weaknesses, like your entire, to a point you can develop your weaknesses, if that makes sense. It's not 100% accurate, because using your strengths eventually, like take SI is a detail oriented. I'm probably the least detailed oriented type besides INTJs, but detail orientation's all about with tire technician, being a tire technician, which you can use your strengths to orbit your weaknesses, if that makes sense. So use your strengths enough to what's up, Carson? Yeah, remember orange juice. So what's up, Hafga? I do not actually remember that name whatsoever. I don't know why. I'm surprised I don't remember it, or I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet. Because I can usually remember almost everybody who comes back on chat because it's SE thing, but I can't actually consciously remember you. You know, like, this same exact functions I've been talking about. So let's take, that's pretty much it. Like, you basically just use your child or your inferior functions enough to the point where it can cover up what you have, if that makes sense. So even if somebody had SI inferior and an SE demon, they can remember everything somebody tells them. After a long period of time, you will get good at that thing. It's similar to my other thing. I can perform kinda well if I keep strengthening my memory, or I strengthen my muscle memory enough. It will eventually break through those weaknesses, and it will break through into the demon. Eventually, it takes a lot of pain and suffering, trust me, but you can do it. Like, it's totally possible. That's what I've learned the past couple days. So if there's ever something that literally targets your weakness, I recommend looking up your type and looking up the functions that consume your weaknesses and know your strengths at the exact same time. Very important. You can figure out how to overcome them with your opposite functions, if that makes sense. So like take TI and TE. If I did like spreadsheets and stuff like that, if I use my TI enough, I could do spreadsheets eventually. Because it's on an axis with TE. Or if I wrote down, if I knew how to do a process over periods of time, it will eventually develop my TE function. So yeah. I don't know, I just saw blue and drank, so whatever. That's pretty much my piece of advice. That's what I've learned doing a job that's literally targets every possible weakness you could have. Hopefully you don't run into a job like that, but if you have to, trust me when I tell you that. If you know your type, just trust in it and trust what I'm saying, because it will eventually get better in that case. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have a job that literally targets your worst qualities in terms of, like, how you do things. But yeah, my SE covers my SI over long periods of time. It will eventually smoothen out SI details. My SE inferior will eventually smooth out details. Or vice versa, like TI, TE, TE, TI. Stuff like that, you know. But it takes a lot of pain and suffering, which is what I've been experiencing. Like, constant performance anxiety. Like, I wish Sam was here. He knows about the performance anxiety thing. Imagine, I can't even imagine, having that constantly is horrible, that feeling. But if you can get over your fear and continue to use that fear to your advantage, you can eventually develop your demon, or your worst trait of you, I guess is a good way to put it. I'm not saying it's going to be like my SI. It's not like I'm going to finally develop my superego, but at the same time, it kind of develops it. It strengthens it. It strengthens it quite a bit. Let's just say that. And another thing is, that's really about it. I mean, that's really all I have when it comes to strengths and weaknesses. This is why it helps everybody. So if you knew your type, you knew your inferior, your child function, which is the opposite of your child and inferior, which is your trickster and demon. If you know those and it hit in a job or whatever task you do hits both of them, generally it has to be a job because you have to have enough time to develop it. But if it isn't a job, then it's probably yeah, I don't know. It's really something else, honestly. So yeah, just if you ever have something like that, I don't know, it's just hard to explain. Especially since I wasn't even that good with tools. Except for the one time I like aspired and got an adrenaline rush and literally became a god for like 20 seconds. Besides that, also get good sleep to develop it, trust me. It helped a bit today. Will help. Caffeine does not help either, since it puts you in your subconscious. That's why I don't really like anything that messes with your mind. It doesn't mess with it, but it does kind of change the neurological pathways that the different sides of the mind come off as. So, like, you can't really develop your subconscious when you're in it, because you're not really getting rid of your fear. It's like a mask. Alcohol and caffeine is a mask to developing your subconscious and unconscious. Technically, it's all of them, but actually, except for your ego, obviously, that's just gonna be on you. You have to develop your ego regardless, anyway. I mean, that's for all the types or all of the functions, but a lot of people need to understand how to develop themselves without trying to just mask their fear or mask their worries, which is why people say drink to remove your worries. I wonder where he got that from. But yeah. Okay, the driving actually wasn't that bad because I got enough practice to aspire with, but if I didn't practice that much, it would have been a nightmare. Like, I've known people, apparently CS Joseph has known INFJs that literally failed over and over and over. I think it was a CDL, actually. And he failed over and over again because of his performance anxiety. Every single time. And he eventually did it. It took him like 5 tries or whatever. But yeah. I don't know. I practice it quite often, I'll be honest. Mainly because I was kind of forced to. I'm kind of glad my parents kind of forced me to drive, though, because I didn't really have any ethical reason, which is really funny. Because, and kind of making excuses, because, you know, C.S. Joseph has mentioned that INFJs are literally walking excuses boxes. He says that quote directly in his Who Are the INFJ lecture. Which is really funny, but it makes a lot of sense, that he says that. Which is really funny, because technically, I was making excuses for this job, in a way, even though at the same time, it was like, all I really told was how I felt. I wasn't gonna quit. I just told them how difficult it was. Don't get me wrong, I just didn't know. I've always talked about the strengths between the types, but the weaknesses are something I haven't hit yet until it hit me all at once. Trust me. Pain like no other. Like, I've never been so mentally destroyed before. Besides that job, I don't think anything else is actually gonna destroy my mentality more than that. I'm literally oh my god, I'm gonna literally become a rock after this. Mental fortitude. I think it's fortitude. Is it what? Yeah, it's fortitude. I think. I don't actually know how to say it, but you get the idea though. Okay, so when you talk about somebody's demon function, this is your lowest awareness. It's also your darkest part of you in certain cases. It's literally the darkest part of your soul, I guess is a good way to put it. Which is also extremely. It's either extremely it's almost always extremely negative, but it could just be completely unaware of it. Kind of like I am. Like, the more detailed SE users need to deal with, the more SI. So, like, take SI parent and SI critic, or SE parent and SI critic. They don't have to reach that far to remember things. Like, not as far. And they already have the performance to back it up anyway, so it's like, they don't have to worry about that. I have to worry about it because I have to gain the performance to do the job, unless I was already really good at it, which I wasn't. Whatsoever. I had to learn like 10 different skills or at least I had to learn the mental fortitude to do this job, the pressure with my SC inferior, and I had to learn mechanical awareness better than I already was. So yeah, it was a lot of things to learn in a good like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks. I don't actually know how much it was, Rafi. But yeah, that's the demon function. It's where somebody's like you know that explosive rage you see in like arguments and stuff like that? That's the demon pretty much coming out. Because for some reason people think that in some cases you kind of have to use the demon. If because it's like, okay, this is how people make decisions in terms of like getting stuck making decisions. So it's like, use your ego to make a decision. It may work, it may not, you know. And then it's like, oh yeah, that doesn't work. You can't use your ego in the decision because it won't work. And then you try to use your subconscious. You try to aspire using your subconscious. That doesn't work either. And then you try to use your very quite pessimistic ego or unconscious. That doesn't work, and it's like, you know what, fine, I'm just gonna use this, and it's your literally darkest side, it's your most explosive side, which is your super ego. It can become your greatest side as well, in terms of like uh, pure bliss, pretty much, I guess is a good way to do it. Like angelic side instead of demonic side of you. Obviously, I don't think you could use it constantly. I don't think you can use that angelic side constantly unless you developed yourself to the point where you could do that. I don't think it's actually possible to use it constantly. I could be wrong though. I'm not too sure though how much you can use it, because obviously that takes a long time to develop, especially naturally. You're pretty much going to be develop your superego before your death. That's how long it takes. Like, by the time that happens, your superego is basically going to be developed by the time you're almost dead. It's literally the best way to describe it, honestly. That's how long it takes. It's crazy. Oh, there's water. That actually makes it a lot more useful. What's up, Ginger? Ninja? Your unconscious usually develops three-quarter crisis. Subconscious is your natural, is the typical midlife crisis if you haven't developed that yet. And then your quarter life crisis, which is personal responsibility, is your ego. That's the natural order. It's ego, subconscious, unconscious most of the time. You can force develop other sides of your mind, which is something I'm planning on doing. I want to force develop my subconscious first. Actually, no, sorry. I'm going to obviously develop ego first and then subconscious. I mean, it makes sense. The natural state that you do it actually makes logical sense. In a way. Like, it does make sense. Like, you want to develop your personal responsibility first, then you want to be happy, and then you become wise after long periods of time. And then you develop your superego, which is like your ultimate, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's your ultimate prophecy within the world, I guess is a good way to say it. It's like the thing that you fear, not even just feared. It's the ultimate thing that you realize by the end of your life, I guess, if that makes sense. It's like all of these people telling me this. I've been so insecure about this, and now I actually know this. That's pretty much all it is. Like, it's you've overcome your insecurity, which is which is your inferior, which is attached to your which is attached to your superego, which is your pure bliss. And since the unconscious is also attached to it, it's kind of like a wisdom mixed with your pure happiness. It's like happiness mixed with wisdom. It's like a converging mind, I guess is a good way to put it. Your mind basically converges in a way into the superego after literally years and years of suffering within your life. Even though suffering in itself is supposed to be a bad thing, it's actually a good thing. And yeah, I'm talking about all this stuff just from experience of my normal job. Who knew, like, this simple job would turn into something like this? It's pure insanity, though. What's up, Kendrick? Yeah, that's really all I have. So if you want to really know your weaknesses and strength, go try to take the test. Look up your type. Look up his video. Look up CS Joseph's video on the type. Learn the cognitive transitions. Actually, those are really powerful. The cognitive transition videos. It's kind of a rehash of his who are the types, but it's much more in depth. To be fair, if you just want to watch, if you want to just know about my type, you can do that if you want to. It's pretty interesting. But if you want to learn about your type specifically, you're going to have to take the test. Nothing much, Kendrick. Actually, a much more powerful video is probably the cognitive transitions. That's a really powerful video, actually. It's much more powerful than his video on who are the INFJs. I mean, they're kind of both pretty powerful, but and I've watched I think every single one of his videos, almost pretty much all of them. I don't think I've. It's pretty close, I would have to say. To watching all of his videos and the transitions and the main videos. That's what I would recommend. Just look at the functions, look at the attitudes of each of the functions, then look up your type and then look up other people's type. That's pretty much all you really need to know from a practical basis. You don't absolutely have to know how to type. I mean, if you want to, you can. If you want to help other people with this helping themselves get out of depression even, you can do that. You can figure out people's purpose, obviously his strengths and weaknesses, stuff like that. What's up, Boatfield? I think I remember that name. Of course I'm still mining the world. It's kind of funny how many people think I'm quitting this, or almost assume that I quit. It's really funny. I know you I'm not going to say you assumed it, but I'm saying in general. Generally speaking. I don't know why I'm mining from this direction. This is kind of a stupid way to mine. Just need to mine the other direction. Yeah, kind of have the same feeling, Rafi. To be fair, Sword King literally, I'm not gonna say he's quit the project. I don't think he has, but imagine if he just quit after like 9 years. What's up, Mr. Yellow? Alright, see ya, Hectic. Wait a minute, I thought I already... Never mind, I didn't do it yet. Alright, let's just... 281... Maybe I should just mine to the other side. God dang it. $381, $281, yeah. Let's start digging up. This usually happens, I'll be honest. This happens quite often. Oh, it's not even that. What the heck? I guess I got lucky. Like, really lucky. I hope. Hope this actually is like false luck. I wouldn't be surprised. What? Oh, why did I do that? What the heck? I don't know why I like replaced the beacon on the outside. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just... It doesn't matter, actually. I just don't know. I'm really questioning why I did that. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just, What's up, Mr. Yellow? I think I already introduced you, but thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I did it like that, but whatever. I guess I'll deal with it for now. Wait, are you still doing your project, actually? Of Walking to the Farlands in the normal version? Or new version? What's up, Muhammad? Wait. Yeah, Muhammad. What's up, Cake? What's up, everything covered? Yeah, this takes quite a bit of patience. It's actually a mixture of patience and willpower, I'll be honest with you. You could not just do this project off of sheer willpower unless you want to finish it. Unless you literally have no life and have all of the free time in the entire world, and yes, you could probably do this project based off of pure willpower. It would still be very difficult, though. God dang it. I thought I had another pickaxe. God dang it. I'll just use this fortune one. Whatever. Actually, no. Let's just... I'm gonna just go repair these real fast. Give me a second. Just to get them out of here. Let me just mine all of this stuff up, though. I was wondering why you started in a newer version. I mean, if you like traveled across an entire overworld like to 30 million blocks from zero. Wait, no, you'd have to travel. You know what? That would make more sense to do. To travel across an entire world. Nobody's technically done it, at least in pure survival that I know of. That where you don't use hacks. Or not using the Nether. Wait, what do you mean the screen? What do you mean the screen being yellow? What's yellow? Well, I know what yellow is, but why yellow? What do you mean by yellow? To be fair, I'm technically not achieving anything either, if you really think about it. But at the same time, I kind of am, because there's so many people. Honestly, achievements are really found by how other people perceive them, since apparently this project is almost in a way perceived as an achievement. If I only had a couple people, it would not be, but I have over 20,000 people or whatever. I'm not saying they're consistent, actively watching, but it's still kind of ridiculous at the same time. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna repair this stuff, the pickaxes in a second, don't worry. I'm just using the pickaxes for, like, tiny things at the moment, so don't worry about it breaking. Don't worry about it. It's fine. For now. That's really interesting with the all 4 borders without, in the newer versions. That's pretty crazy. So I guess technically you're not really achieving anything if that was the case. Since people have already done it. I mean, if you think about it, if a second person walked to the Farlands, that would still be crazy. At the same time, because it's like, it still takes a while, but it's not as impactful as it was when Kilo walked. It'd still be impressive, just not like the first time. Like the person who ran the first 4-minute mile. People run 4-minute miles all the time now. Okay, I wouldn't say all the time, but if you compare it to what it used to be, yes. How big 4-minute miles actually was, then yeah. Hello? Okay, I was about to say. Okay, so I would recommend, in terms of walking, the next best thing is probably, I don't really know actually. I don't actually know what you could do. I'll think about it though. I definitely will. That's definitely something I've thought about for a while. I don't know how possible digging a whole tunnel to the Farlands. Actually, no, that sounds ridiculously impossible. Actually, I don't really know. I'm trying to think about it. It's just. That's actually kind of funny. Um. I'm not really too sure. I mean, you could do this. You could mine. Sorry, not mine. You could walk. So get the 1-to-1 world. Get the 1-to-1 Minecraft Earth thing and visit all 7 continents. That's something I would think about. You could do something like that, like the 7 wonders. You can even do like 7 wonders of the world. You could do 7 continents, stuff like that. You know, if your PC can handle it, that is. Okay. Okay, the Farlands is a world generation glitch within Minecraft beta 1. The latest version is 1.7.3. I don't know. I don't know why it happens, but all I know is it's 12,550,824 blocks away or something like that. It's 12,550,824, I think it is, blocks away. I don't actually know what the last 2 digits are, but or is it 21? I don't know. Also, where the heck is my shulker box? What's up, Antoine? That's actually pretty funny, but the heck is my shulker box at? I mean, there's this one, but I have over 8,000. You could do the math actually for this. Divide this by 64. Pretty sure. Just do 8,700. No, 8,650 divided by 64, and you got the amount of stacks. I actually don't know how many stacks that is, but that's the math for you. I just need to find where my stupid shulker box went. Literally a calculator. Just get a calculator. Unless somehow you can do that in your head, which is ridiculous, but I may get a PS5. It could depend on if Minecraft supports it, like the Legacy Edition, if I can somehow transfer worlds, which I doubt they're gonna have the Legacy Edition. Where the heck is that shulker box at? Can somebody check Can somebody check the stream if I actually had my shulker box with me? 8,650. Just go with that number. I just rounded it because I actually don't know the exact number. It's something like that though. It's at least 8,650. The heck is my shulker box at? What's up, Pie Guy? What's up, Hamza? That's pretty insane, actually. I mean, it's over 2 double chests, so I knew for sure it was at least 100. God, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I don't really play much at the moment. Oh, here it is. I don't really play anything at the moment. I'll be honest with you. I used to play Beat Saber. I play a little bit of Smash, though. Mainly the grind, though. mainly. I'm gonna go repair this bow as well. I can't get mending with infinity, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Oh yeah, Steve. He has some ridiculous combos. I don't see many people grind games that much, to be honest with you. There are very few people that I know that really, truly grind games out. God dang it. Alright. Hopefully that didn't mess up anything. Oh yeah, dude, there's so much worse stuff. Like 80% true combos with Steve. What the heck? What's up, Bobby? I need to fix my inventory because it's very screwed up since before that section was done. I mean, if you put enough time into things, you can get good enough at them. It's just a thing for me, though. It's like, I could put a ton of time into one game, but it's like, is it actually worth putting that much time? That's basically what I ask myself quite often. In games. If I just stopped thinking like that, I could literally do some insane things, honestly. Like I did with Joker and Smash, I've been practicing this character like to an absurd amount. It's been crazy, dude. Like I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go pro with the game, but my god, dude, I could really be up there. With my Joker. Offline, obviously, because you know, online is garbo. I mean, my Joker's pretty good online, don't get me wrong, but offline it's like, it's gonna be like a whole nother beast, honestly. What's up, Diamond Henry? It's been some time. To be fair though, mine's more like, if I'm not good at something, especially games, and it's competitive, I pretty much have this instinctual reaction of like, oh yeah, I need to get good at this. It's like, don't challenge me in anything. You'll probably lose. Give me some time. You'll probably lose. You'll just trigger my SI demon and then just like, I'll get my revenge on you eventually. At least as long as it's skill oriented, that is. Imagine if like me and Kilo competed in something. You had two SE inferiors competing against each other, just breaking each other's barriers. It would be ridiculous. I kind of want to see that actually. I think it'd be ridiculous at the same time. It'd be like an ever-ending cycle though of SE inferior. It'd be more like who can put the most time into something, honestly, at that point. That's really what it would come down to, is who can put the most time into this game. who can find the best training methods, how to get good at that game. That's really about it. It would just come down to that. It would not come down to it wouldn't even come down to hard work. It's literally just who could practice better at that point. It's not really it's not really how much time. I mean, it kind of is. But it's more like who can get good at this game faster. Or not even faster, but who can get consistently good at this game. In a fast-paced way. I don't think I have anything planned for Saturday. Besides work, but honestly I don't actually care because I can just work on this project afterwards anyway, because my schedule is pretty amazing for this project. I'll be honest. It's pretty amazing. Mainly because the latest I'll possibly work, unless I get off late, is like 6:30. And that's like, I don't even do that schedule very often. Almost often at all. Or was it 7:30? No, it's 6:30. That's the latest, not possible, but definitely one of the latest times I'll have. Most of the time it's like 1 to 2. There was a cold front recently, but it's pretty mediocrely warm at the moment because it's October for us, and yeah. It's pretty mediocrely cool. I guess it's like cool is a good way. It's kind of slightly warm, but mostly cool though. I forgot to repair this bow. Whatever. I'll be fine. It's actually pretty funny. There's a lot of people that are opposite side of my world. I think Germany is also opposite, isn't it? Pretty much opposite. I don't actually know where Germany is in comparison. I'm not even that good with maps, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm really bad at geography. It's like, it's one of the things that I haven't really cared about whatsoever. Just like, theoretical math is another example of something I actually don't care too much about. Where's my okay, I was about to say. Even though math in itself seems interesting to learn, I just don't find any practical use of it. I mean, it's kind of weird. I'm like one of the least practical, but one of the most practical people you'll meet. It's so weird. Like, I'm extremely impractical, but very practical at the exact same time. I can turn something very impractical to something practical, and I can turn something very impractical to something practical. I hope you understood that. I should have said vice versa, but whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really know, is it's somewhere in Europe. That's all I know. shoot, I thought I hit the button, but I didn't. Glad I have Feather Falling 4. I probably would have died if I had any other boots. What's up, little Oofy? Nice. What was I? I have no idea what I'm doing actually at the moment. Give me a second. Thank you, little Oofy. I can't believe people are still watching it actually. It's really interesting. That has 2,100 views, which is quite nice. It's still growing in views, which is really interesting. I'm gonna put my the 25 million video up. I think I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. Probably. I don't know, I'm always torn between streaming and doing the video. Like, seriously, it's always... it's something I'm always torn by. Ooh, that was close. Dude, I'm getting so lucky with this, though. Like, seriously, the chances... Oh, God. Maybe not lucky with that, though. It's like, should I stream or should I do the project? Or work on the video, I mean. I think it would look really interesting. I think the landscape would look interesting if it was completely updated. What's up, Adam? It has been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it's much better, isn't it? I could probably increase it even more, but I don't want my internet to suffer every 5 seconds. I don't know if it even... Does stream delay even affect internet? I think it does, doesn't it? I'll have to test it one time, just a test stream. God dang it. This lava isn't there. I swear. There it is. God dang it. God dang it. That's so frustrating. Okay, well, I'll keep these here, just as reference. I love how it's like above me, though. That's even more frustrating. Well, I mean, I know how to deal with it. It's just... I just don't know how to, Okay, geez, man. One more higher. Yay, inside of a ravine. Or, like, inside of a cave. Use andesite. These, actually, multiple stone blocks help a lot when it comes to placing blocks that I need. Yeah, literally inside a ravine. I kind of called it, which is so weird. Which is quite interesting, actually. Alright, see ya. Boat field. Nice little oofy. Give me a sec. Also, it's not better Wi-Fi. I just switched my streaming software. And I'm using YouTube streaming directly, so I don't have to worry about stupid disconnections from stupid Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, give me a second. I'm back. What's up, Utubes? I'll just go through Tubes. Alright, let's do this. Let's finish this monstrosity of a beacon. I wish it was at least in the middle of the ravine. So I didn't have to deal with being on the edge of it. I think it's even more annoying being on the edge, actually. That is a very shallow ravine. Actually, never mind. I mean, this is way better than some ravines I've had to deal with, trust me. I've had to deal with some much worse ravines. There isn't that much lava, though, I've noticed. At least on the... Because usually when there's a ton of lava, the edges, like, there's no edges to the edge of the ravine. Yeah, it's so weird. By edges, I mean, like, the edges of these blocks right here. Usually there's no edges. But there is. Which means there isn't nearly as much lava as there probably could be. Nice. Okay, I'll drink it. Give me a second. Here you go. Okay, I drank some. I drank more apparently, Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I wasn't even paying attention, I was looking at the chat. Wait a minute, where the heck am I going? Oh, it's just gravel blocking. Okay, what the heck. Screw you two, gravel. Alright, let's go ahead and... This isn't nearly as painful as I remember, actually. Maybe it's because I didn't try to force my way to place beacons when there's lava around. I've tried that before. It doesn't work. It's a waste of time. It's just don't do it. If you have to place beacons, place them at layer like 11 or something like that. Did you know beacons actually, if you place them high enough, they actually can't even reach you? It's 50 blocks low. But it's infinite up. So like the beacon rays are infinite up, but they 50 blocks downward. It's really weird. So don't place beacons too high. I don't know why you'd place them so high, but if you do, don't forget it's 50 blocks low as well. I don't know why I didn't really think about that till I tried that a while back, but so it's 50 blocks in all directions except for up. I think it's infinite up because of the beacon and light that I know. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much 50 beacons from the beam. Or did I just say 50 blocks from the beam? God dang it. God dang it. 50 beacons from the beam, yeah. Yeah, honestly. It's one of the things I'm just used to, though, at this point. I don't really measure many things, I'll be honest, in terms of just daily practical usages, I guess. It's this direction, god dang it. I mean, to be fair, it is still technically correct, because 50 beacons equals 50 blocks, so, I mean, I guess in a way, it's the same thing, it's just worded in a really, really weird way. What if, instead of saying, hey, I'm 50 blocks or 50 meters away from you, I'm 50 beacons away from you? That's pretty much what happened. What it'd be like. To be fair, with those calculations, I was getting to the answer. It was just I just did it wrong, pretty much. Like, I had all the logic correct, I just did it wrong. Which is really funny. Like, I had all the, like, I was going in the right direction, I just kind of flopped. Well, I never said math in itself isn't practical. I mean, come on. But it's high level math. It's like abstract math, is what I specifically mentioned. For some reason, I thought that was gravel. I think I'm going crazy. Alright, see you, YouTubes. I mean, you aren't wrong, Pie Guy. I thought that was dirt. I think I'm going. Yeah, I think I'm just crazy at this point. I think I'm gonna be in water again. I'm very surprised that I'm hitting water. There isn't even that much water in this section. So much water. There just isn't enough. It's gonna be the smallest. I think the smallest water section I'm gonna have this entire project left. That is left at least. I've had sections where I don't have any water, but that's. I think that was like the second or third section. Yep, hit water again somehow. It's kind of crazy. I didn't actually realize how big this mesa was until I started mining it. It doesn't look that big, but it's actually pretty massive when you start mining it. Some more water. Alright, see you like me. Also, thank you as well. Yes, pretty much. Yes, it's like me. I like me better, that's kind of why I say it. Yeah. Surprised you didn't know that, actually. I'm really surprised. Especially when I've been calling them like me. Okay, what the heck am I at? It's this way. What's up, Fazbear King? Nope, it's not that one. Maybe it is that one, actually. Did I actually fill that one in? I don't remember. Maybe I have. What? I'm still getting so confused. I think I'm doing all this order backwards. Whatever. I'll just go to the next one then. $81. Sorry, $281. I mean, yeah, I am gonna be pretty popular. Eggman. Or Eggman. Or Eggman, sorry. Eggman, Eggman. Something like that. It may be more than a week, to be honest with you. I don't really know how popular I'll probably get. If I even get popular. I mean, I'm already fairly popular if you consider sub count alone, but I'm not too sure. Eggman? Is it Eggman? 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 I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. How do you say a G in whatever language you're speaking? How do you say it, though? I'll see if I can remember how to say it. I've done it to other people. I'm actually kind of interested. You know what would be more efficient than this? Let's just do this. I think this is more efficient. I could be horribly wrong. This may be a waste of time. Yeah, I think this is a waste of time. Yeah. Yep, this is a waste of time. Maybe not. God dang it. Or Siege, or whatever the heck you say your name. I have no idea. I kind of want to know how you say it though. Yeah, it is. What's up, Mahajo Malik? I have no clue how to say that, but whatever. Or Malik. I think it's Malik. Malek. is kind of crazy how many people are on stream though that have how many people around the world I actually have on stream. It's kind of crazy. It makes naming remembering names actually way more confusing. Luckily, a lot of it's pretty unique, and it kind of stands out, so at least I can remember it easier than some people's names. But I'm not too sure. Not surprised, honestly. The different time zones also make it pretty interesting as well. Okay, fine, game. If you want to kill me by doing nothing, then sure. Oh, I hate lava on the side. It's so frustrating. Lava on the side's more frustrating than finding lava immediately. What's up, Gaming Master? I have no idea what to talk about. Whatever. Alright, so talking. Okay, I'm done. Okay, that was pretty amazing, not gonna lie. I didn't expect that. It literally used the perfect amount of torches. Well, it's not bad if I'm listening to something. Like, I usually do listen to stuff when I mine. Sometimes. Actually, quite often if I'm not streaming, but when I'm streaming, there's nothing really for me to really listen to unless I'm talking to people. Or I'm talking about a specific topic, but I'm kind of dried out at the moment for topics. To be honest. God dang it. Not gonna lie though, placing beacons is actually really satisfying. I don't know. It's just pretty satisfying. Yeah, it's 64 plus 64 plus 36. Wait, no, it's 64 plus 64 plus 60. And if you're wondering how I measure these beacons very quickly, I just put 2 blocks where the beacons are, and then I just measure out 4 blocks from each direction. That's how I measure it. I figured that out a while back, how to measure it quickly. I remember trying to measure it without it. It was kind of a pain. Big pain. It's 128 plus 60. It's 196, I think. No, it's 188 blocks, I think. For double beacon. I think. No, it's 188. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's 188 because it's 64 plus 64, 128 plus 60 is 188. Mining's actually, you know what? This is kind of okay. I'm not gonna say it's boring, but like it's weird how different it is from mining. Like mining, I could do literally for like hours and hours and hours without thinking, but this is a little bit weirder because it's slower pace. I think. I think the slower pace nature of it, and it's not as repetitive, makes it less boring, if that makes sense. Or it makes it more boring, which is weird. You would think it'd be the opposite, but actually this is way more boring than mining. To me, personally. What's up, Lightning Sam? It will be fun time. Probably not. Definitely not in the next, maybe a couple streams. It's gonna be a while though, because I have to get rid of. I have to place all the sand, and then I have to get rid of all the overworld above sea level. Okay. Watch Milan. Oh god, what's up? What's so wholesome? I'm trying to figure out if that says anything weird. Because I'm not being fooled by that again. Or not that, but you know, the name thing. The stupid name thing. Wait, I have an idea. Check this out. Wait, no, I can't use that. I'll use diamonds. Screw you. Perfect. Parent function is TE. That's your parent function. It's being responsible with your own reputation. I guess is a good way to put it. I don't have enough diamonds, do I? God dang it. I definitely don't. I don't think I do, at least. What's up, Coast and Dragon? Wrong one. Oh my god, I got 4. Okay, that's super lucky, honestly. The way I did that. I got out of 4 diamonds, I think I got 19. I think it was. No, it wasn't 19. It was 13. Which is pretty sick. No, I do not. I did this beacon wrong, god dang it. I'm pretty sure I did, yeah, I did this beacon wrong. I have no idea. I'm trying to think of some answers, but I still have no idea. I think it was like this. A pillow fight. God. I think it's like this. Wait a minute, no it's not. It has to be like this. Yeah, that's it. This is gonna be weird, but I have to like replace this edge and put it on this other edge. I don't actually remember, Sam. Or I actually don't know. That's what I meant to say. You said remembered, so I just thought it was a memory problem, but I mean, it's still a memory problem. I don't care, honestly, at this point, though. The heck? Where did this 2 blocks of iron come from? Oh. Okay, so there's one right here. Oh, okay, that's weird, but whatever. Alright, beacons are done. For sure. I think. No, wait, never mind, they're not done yet. I don't know what I was thinking, I was kind of stupid there, but whatever. Let's do this. Let's do this. It doesn't even matter which one I place them on. They're almost done. I forgot I'm gonna have to get rid of the other village, the second village in my world. Wait, what? What? I don't remember plate. Did I do this backwards? I think I did this backwards. Yeah, I think I did this backwards. What the heck? I think it's not this. I'm so confused. Like, what? Okay, so I got that one. Yeah, I think I did this backwards. Whatever. Let's just do the next one, I guess. Yep, did that one. I don't think I've done this one yet. I literally just forgot for like 3 seconds ago which one it was. Which, power up, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can call it a power up. I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out, though. I may redo a stream, like, tonight. I don't know. It's hard for me to actually say. I know I've been streaming for, I think, 2 hours. 3 hours, maybe? I don't actually know what time I started the stream. I don't think it's been 3 hours, though. I have a lot of cleaning up to do in my inventory. Should I make another waterfall? I haven't made one of those in forever. I'll make one after. Wait, there's no point in making a waterfall. I can't even get to the other side. I actually don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to traveling, because I can't just get to the other side from one side of the world. Oh my god. I picked up all my stuff, I swear to god. Because it's not like I can go from one side to another. It's literally all 3 sides are disconnected. What's up, cool boy? It's pretty good. think it's to here. I think this is when the start of it is. Actually, I'm gonna do this. It's the next section. It's like a lot of mesa. Not a ton of water, thank God. There really isn't going to be that much water at all. It's going to be another chaotic section. I wouldn't say as chaotic as the last section, don't get me wrong. That was pure, like, insanity. But, it's still going to be pretty insane. Alright, let's see here. I need to go clean my inventory up, though. It's bad. Like, really bad. Whatever, let me do stupid flint. The heck did I put my shovel in here? Whatever. I'll keep that there for now. I'm gonna come back to this area anyway. What's up, Colby? That's not a lot of stone. I don't even actually want to know how much stone I could have collected by now. I really don't want to know. That's actually really funny. No, it's good, little Luffy. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. You could actually calculate it. Let's say 23 million, 22 million is stone for sure. Um, do 22 million divided by 64 divided by 56. That's how many double chests. Sorry, 54, not 56. I keep thinking it's 56. 54, it's 22 million divided by 56 and 64. That's how many double chests of stone I could theoretically have. I don't know why I thought that was iron. So many diamonds. I think I'm gonna have over 2,100 diamonds by the end of this or by the no, it has to be like 4,200. I don't know how much it actually is. Oh, perfect. By the end of this half of the world or whatever it's called. Once I finish the project, that's how many diamonds I will have collected. Because I'm gonna save all the diamonds in the entire world. I'm probably just gonna save all those coal, whatever. Honestly, like it doesn't matter to me that much. The coal. I love how I collected a stack and a bit of diamond or emeralds, and this is how many diamonds I collected. Just to put in perspective, it's kind of ridiculous. I know it was a small bit of chunks. There were very few chunks that actually had diamonds or with emeralds in them, but geez, that's kind of insane actually. Did anybody do those calculations? I kind of want to know actually. I could try something like that, but I don't collect every block. I mean, I do have quite a variety of blocks, don't get me wrong. But I don't think I have that many. You'd be surprised how little amount of blocks are actually in a Minecraft world. It's not that many. At least variety-wise, there aren't that many. Alright, time to collect some sand. Sand building process is a go. I'm actually gonna change the title. There we go. Oops. God dang it, wrong. I mean, I could make it buyable on the market. That would be very interesting. I never really thought about making it. I mean, I have, but I don't know if it's... I don't know, would anybody buy this for like $5? Just this hole? I mean, I know it's a monument. It's more of a monumental thing than actually is like just a hole, but still. Like, would anybody actually buy this for like $5? Or something like that? Like, as a map? That would be funny. How do INTJ and ESTP react? They're usually pretty good, except for SE Inferior with SE Hero. They kind of clash a bit. They would clash a bit. I actually don't know that much about an INTJ ESTP reaction. I don't think it's as bad as an INFJ and ESTP reaction. Trust me. If I ran into a subconscious focused ESTP, I think it wouldn't end well between both our. It depends, honestly. Depending on the people, obviously, but it depends on how what cognitive focus they are. I would have to say. If they're if one of y'all is if the ESTP is subconscious focused, it may not end that well. But if it's unconscious focused, then it would probably be better. It wouldn't be that bad, actually. Why is the sand whatever? I have, I think, 8. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if many people bought this, like, but at the same time, it's like, it seems weird buying selling something like this for $5 or something like that. I think $5 is reasonable though if you really think about it. Cause I'm not gonna sell this thing for like $20. That'd be ridiculous. I already have Patreon where you get to put your name in the world for $20, but or $25 up to 25. I mean, yeah, it is basically creative, but it's actually survival, so. This world would be strictly survival if I sold it, for sure. It'd be absolutely pointless if it was creative. If you mean creative in that sense, or do you mean creative as in, like, creative, like the actual term, real life term, not Minecraft's term? Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean, never mind. You mean just like how much space you have? You can just, anybody can do anything with it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's a blank canvas, then, if that's the case. God dang it. I mean, yeah, I could just, I'm gonna fill the rest of the world in beacons, too. Also, if I sell it, people get to see other people's names in it, so that's why I make this Patreon thing. Is when I make it downloadable, you get to see your name. Other people get to see your name whenever it's there. Um, and you even get to see your own name if you buy the pack, or buy the map. Yeah. That's why I make it. Like, I make it from $1 to 25. And you don't even have to stay. You don't even have to stay Patreon. You could pay once and then just leave. It literally does not matter to me if you stay or not. It's just a bonus, and you get Discord benefits if you actually stay if you want to. Also, thank you to everybody who has stayed. I don't know who's here that is a Patreon, but thank you for actually staying. It's actually quite insane that you're actually still here. Negative 231. $1 to 25. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna have. Why wouldn't I do that, Sam? Why would I close it? I'll close it like what Kilo did. You know how he did, like, after a certain point he closed it, if that makes sense. So he let everybody flood everybody in, and then he closed it after a certain point. I'm gonna keep the name thing. I will probably close the sign one, like $1 to $10, but I'll keep the Patreon, the legacy one open, because do you see how much room these walls have? Or I could put names. I could literally probably put hundreds of names with these walls, because I have the height and the length and the width of, or not the width, just the height and the length. Like, I'll close the name one, like the Patreon one, the coal up to diamond, and then I'll keep the legacy up because it's I don't know, it's just easier to, and then I'll do merch, because obviously that's the best time to do merch for obvious reasons. I mean, like, why wouldn't I have like 200 people join Patreon? I don't know how many people are gonna stay. Think about this though. If I keep it open, the people who are gonna stay are gonna stay, and Nether is gonna be up, and then I could do it again, and then do the end again, and then it's just gonna be like, I don't know how active my channel is gonna be by the time I get to the Nether, but it's gonna be crazy, dude. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen to this channel or what's gonna happen to this project, but my god, it's gonna be crazy. So I was actually thinking about doing merch, mug thickle. We thought of merch thickle for like a website, but I was actually thinking of doing a hoodie and a shirt, at least starting off with my logo on it, because obviously you know that logo looks absolutely sick. It would look absolutely sick on a shirt or a hoodie, as long as I do it properly. That is. Or no, Mintical merch. There it is. Mintical merch, sorry. Not merchtical. That sounds weird. Sorry, merch. Mintical merch. Or, yeah. I forgot who made it up, but thank God they said something like that. If I died, I don't think anybody... Okay, so I don't know how that would work because it's like, there's nobody really near me. I think... Actually, I have no idea. Unless somebody literally continued my legacy on another world, that would be ridiculous, but that is possible. Somebody do this project for the sake of the project. Sword King's the only one that I would think would stand up to it. He could be like, oh yeah, this person didn't make the project, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and finish it for him. But nobody that I know of. I know I have my friend Matt. He may do it, but unless somebody gives him my PS4, that's the only way. I'm gonna do it this way. I don't know why I'm not doing it this way. You don't have to... Wait, Sam, you don't have to continue. You don't have to continue Patreon. I even mentioned one-time payment. Like, you could literally just do one-time payment. I literally do not care. You could pay $1 and get your name on a sign. Like, seriously, that's how simple it is. $1. $1 to 10, and then if you want to be extra, 25 bucks if you want your name in the world. Oh god. That is so weird. What's up, Davis? So I thought of doing the front of the shirt, my profile picture, and the back of the shirt, my banner, if you've seen my banner. That would be pretty sick. Skins, possibly, like new, not Minecraft skins or anything like that, but like vinyl skins for gaming and stuff like that. That'd be kind of sick. I don't know what I would do for it, but it'd be kind of sick to try to figure out. 3 weeks? What about $1? That's kind of insane, actually. You could probably just find a $20 in the street. You could probably find 25 bucks in the actually, no, never mind. You'd have to do online payment, but never mind. Unless you already have an account, a bank, or a Google. Can't you just do surveys? Somebody actually donated through surveys, Google surveys. So if you want to do something like that, you can. You could probably pay through Patreon through surveys. I'm not kidding. And you only need $1. From surveys, which is really funny. Somebody donated $3 from surveys. That was interesting. So I guess if you want to donate, you could just spend a little time for surveys. I don't know how long they actually take, but you get the idea. All these villagers are just gone. No idea what happened to them. I've been over here once, but I have no idea why I was even over here. I think I was trying to get an efficiency 5 book. There's literally like no water in this section. At least on the edges. There's this tiny swamp, but that's really about it. You ate the villagers. Seriously? Oh my god, I'm... Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Alright, time to go back. What are you doing? No. Yes, it is a new section. It's weirdly shaped, but whatever. It's a lot of blocks. Like, it's not even a lot of water. It replaced all that water. I'm just gonna mention, this is a lot of blocks. Like, if you really think about it, this is a lot of blocks. I mean, I'm not to the oh, here it is right here. Yeah, right here. This is a surprising... You would think this is only, like, just a small bit of time. This is gonna take a while. This section, it's not gonna take as long as the, other section. But it's pretty up there. In terms of, mining. It's kind of a pain, though, because I don't know where the border is. I mean, I do, but... What's up, Thomas? I don't know why I didn't even see your comment. It didn't even register in my brain for some reason. This mesa is going to be kind of a pain to get rid of. I'm going to have to get rid of the mesa by itself. This is why water is actually not that bad, because it's such a clean thing to get rid of. It's very easy to get rid of. It just takes a while. At least once you have a system down, it's not that hard at all. I may go ahead and end the stream early for now. Yeah, I may end the stream early. I want to work on the video a little bit. Tonight. And then finish the video tomorrow. But yeah, I may go ahead and end the stream soon. Probably end it in... I'll end in 15 minutes. I know this is pretty early, but... What's up, Ego Bro? To be fair, she is an EFP, so I mean, I guess that would make sense. But, whatever. Even though they are usually not that suspicious most of the time. Not all the time. I mean, they can be super suspicious. Or they can be the most open, which is really funny. Even if mining is its natural habitat, yes. So yeah, I'll end the stream at 7:20 p.m. That's what time I'll end it. This is going by pretty quickly. What's a alternatic? I'm literally ending the stream in like 11 minutes, Sam. So don't worry about it that much. Seriously. Yes, there's a lot of sand. Actually, not really. This is like a puny amount of sand, honestly. This is seriously a tiny amount. Like, this water should only take like a couple streams to even get rid of. I'm gonna eventually do 7-hour streams, pretty much daily at some point. Just this job is like stressing me out horribly. It's not even just that though, it's just like I'm doing other things. Once I make my own schedule, it's gonna be a little bit easier to time manage. It's gonna be weird. It's like you'd think it'd be easier for me to time manage when I don't really have a set schedule, but it's actually easier for me to time manage when I have a set schedule, or when I set my own. I mean, I kind of set my own now, but yeah. It's like pseudo schedule setting. I can't speak. Schedule setting. But it's not really. Like, I'm kinda setting it, but at the same time, it's like my job is more or less setting it. I mean, to be fair, that's everybody, but at least to a point. After work stuff is what I mean. Alright, after this layer, I'm done. Like, after this little strip. And then I'll be done with tonight. I'll work a little bit on the video, possibly. I don't know what I'm doing actually after. I was thinking about just spending tonight to do the stream, but or to do the project, but I just wanted to get some sands placed. To be fair, Saturday I worked a 13-hour day. That was insane. From 7:30, no, 11, no, yeah, 13 hour. 11:30 to 8:50. That was pretty crazy. We were kind of late, or not late, but we were kind of, I don't know, I forgot actually the reason why. And that was when I spiraled into myself. That's the day. Easily the worst day of the job, at least personally. I don't really like those 12-hour shifts. I'm not saying, maybe in the future I can handle them easier. At the moment I really can't handle them. At least my mechanical aptitude is getting better. Like, trust me, this is helping a lot. There's so many mechanical, like, things you gotta do. Like, in terms of movement and motor skills you gotta do, it's helping a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go on in this stream now. It has been a while, hasn't it, since I've actually cleared with water. Or I cleared up a section with, yeah. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go and edit it now. Yeah, it should just been about almost 3 hours, so. Oh, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.